What's up, beautiful people? Did you know an interruption is an act, utterance, or a period of time that interferes with someone or something's natural rhyme or rhythm or a sense of normal living? Have you ever been interrupted? We all have, whether negatively or positively, intentionally or not. Actions unintended, it thickens the plot. Tick tock, like a bomb. Interruptions in your homes, on your jobs, in our schools, within our communities, affecting our families, sometimes raging. She loves me not. Interruptions impose themselves on others. It can be rude, like abruptly cutting off the breath of someone's conversation, imposing frustration as we gasp to find the words of your sudden elusive thoughts to continue on. Or it can be violent in your head like a migraine, violent like domestic against your body, violent, loud, or irritating to tears. No matter how obtrusive or inconvenienced they are, or how they hinder and set you back, or thrust you forward, interruptions do happen, unexpectedly and sometimes fiercely. Interruptions will cause you to pause and take an intermission, reassess, even digress. Interruptions can be restless acts that offer no hint of resolution. My life is good. Interruption. My marriage is bad. Interruption. My daughter's pregnant. Interruption. I lost my job. Interruption. I almost lost myself and my life. Big interruptions. Dual pandemic. Ongoing interruption. My son is dead. Huge interruption. PTSD, addiction, depression, suicidal thoughts. I feel so far, 6 feet far away. Yet this is all working better for my good? Really? Part of the master's plan? Right? There are things we will never know about ourselves, our true strengths and weaknesses, until we've been disrupted. And we hope and pray, like a strong tree, if we only have enough water and deep enough roots to bend, we will not break. A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless I fail to make the turn. Disrupting the silence. News just in. Another black man ends up dead on the streets of Mo Problems at about 1:30 this morning. We are not sure if this is gang or drug related, but when we have more details, we will update this story. You heard it here first on WMUWA Radio. We make it up as we go along news. Now sit back and wait for it.
I like when niggas talk in the back. Lets these niggas know it's real when they hear this track. Huh? See, you wouldn't thought I was rapping, but that's just how I talk. Nah.
Erica.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Walter,
Yeah.
how are you? I've never seen you walking in this neighborhood. Where are you going?
I'm headed to the political fundraiser. I'm surprised to see you not walking that way.
I am going, but I didn't want to be the first one there, so I'm going to wait a while. Won't you have a seat? We can walk together if you don't mind.
Okay. So how are you?
I'm good. You still teaching?
Yes, teaching and making music until God says otherwise.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good.
I heard about what happened to your son.
Thank you.
Through social media and the news. I remember when he used to sing in the choir.
Yes, he always did like his music. I was just sitting here now listening to one of his stupid songs. Listen to this. You're going to enjoy this.
Just some niggas from the 2-0. We
Listen
just
to
some
this.
niggas from the 2-0.
20. What is this? Our area code is 203, and this is 20. You know, I play this because it just makes me mad. And it's like, dude, this is what you was doing with my money? You know, making this?
Kids.
Yes, kids.
So what have you been up to? How have you been?
So there's two responses. You want the response that I give to people who really don't care, being nice, or do you want the truth?
No, I want the truth. I'm just interested in knowing what you were doing while you were away.
I had a brain aneurysm about 7 months ago on Coop's birth date. The doctors told my daughter and everybody who was in a waiting room not to have hope and to plan for my funeral, that I wasn't going to make it. But as you can see, the prayers work, and I am here. I just, if I look back at it, Walter, I just didn't respect grief. There's this process, that we go through. And I didn't respect it, and just went back to work too soon.
Yeah, I know that we often tell black women and I mean people of color to stay strong and pray.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see that you're going further.
Well, that stay strong was true. I went back to work, try to keep myself busy. People kept saying, your son doesn't want you to live like this. So I went back to work, and while I was there, not so good. And one of the board members took me out for breakfast and was trying to tell me that he could see that I had PTSD from this. And I was like a deer in the headlight looking at him like I had no idea what he was talking about. PTSD to me is for veterans.
Yeah, soldiers.
Not for mothers.
Right.
So I didn't get it. Didn't listen to it, just kept going, destroying, make horrible decisions. And eventually, a couple of weeks ago, my doctor told me that I needed to find a way to reinvent myself, that I wasn't going to return to work, to find something that was going to bring me joy.
Right, and I'm sure you're looking at it from a different perspective, right?
I'm trying. That's what I say. I'm reinventing myself. What is this perspective? So does it mean I can't do ministry, I can't preach, can't be involved in my community, sorority? What does that mean?
Well, I don't think it's gone completely, but just like you're saying, reinventing and seeing it from a new angle.
I'm working on it.
And
so
has the church or anyone reached out to you?
Yes, there's a friend of mine that I know from a church organization. She suggested that I go to counseling. We've got this stigma, been battling with her, but this stigma that we have about going to counseling. And it's working. And when you talk about the church, I could tell you stories that a pastor friend of mine in Hamden gave me a prayer blanket. I'm telling you that the blanket saved my life. And it's just blankets, dreams, God talking to me. So you say perspective, I'm trying to get that perspective.
Amen, only God.
Just only God. There's been so many miracles and angels that have just been there for me. So
I hear you, and I have to say it. I think that this is your ministry. I think you have to tell this story through a book, through singing, maybe write a play. People want to hear this.
Okay, so no offense, but what part of brain aneurysm did you not hear? So I really can't write, can barely read, nothing. I'm just going to this fundraiser's going to wipe me out for about a couple of days. So I don't think I can do that, Walter.
Well, I feel like you know people that can.
Yes, I do. So, I tell you what, let me put on my hat. Let's walk and talk about it, because I
We'll
know
figure it out.
there's some Yaleys down there, so I got my Howard hat. Let's talk about it. Oh, what a great day I had. You know, opening up the school was a lot of hard work, but today it paid off. Watching the students smile, having their family there for Friends and Family Day was all worth it. And looking at my daughter's smile was just, to die for. I don't know if she's happy because she found her place in life or her brother is home. Yes, my son is home today, and we get to hang out and have fun. Most importantly, I've accepted my call to ministry, and life is good. I tell you, I couldn't ask for anything more. Coop, hurry up. I'm hungry. You ate lunch today. I did not. It's about 5 o'clock, and I am ready to go get something to eat. I know you like burgers and beers, so I found a great place for us to go to get something to eat.
Mom, I'm happy we're able to change the date of Friends and Family Day so I could be there. You think I can come home and enroll in the next cohort?
No. No, you cannot come home. Let's just enjoy the day, please, and figure out all that later.
When I get back to work on Monday, I've been promoted to manager, so I'll have health care. You can take me off your plan.
Yes.
As for my girlfriend, I just don't know what to do, Mom. I think I love her.
You know, I had a feeling you were going to say that. You know, I really wish you'd just go back to New York, figure out what you're going to do, something different with your life, and just move on. Figure it out. Just figure it out.
Mom, you said something?
No, dear. Just waiting for you to hurry up so we can get something to eat. I'm hungry.
So, Mom, do you think I can use the car? I want to catch up with Skeeter at Auntie's house.
No. I got an answer for that one. No, you cannot use my car. Last time you and Skeeter used my car, you hit a fire hydrant. Remember that? Tore off the whole backside of my bumper. And the next thing I know, you act like you didn't know what happened. My car's in the driveway, the bumper's hanging all down on the ground, and I got it all wrapped up with tape, looking all stupid. No, you can't use my car.
Mom, why are you bringing that up for? That's the past.
Yeah, well, the past cost me current money, so no. And the time before that, every time you use my car, you bring it back empty. Act like you can't read the meter. You don't know what's going on. There's always something with you and my car and Skeeter. So the answer is no. Hurry up. Let's go. Let's get something to eat.
Come on, Ma. I won't be long. Please. I promise I'll be careful. I'll be at your sister's house the entire time. Oh, did I tell you? It's one of your favorite nephew's birthdays tonight. You'll be there too. You know how much you love him. You know you want me to go. Stop playing, Ma.
Listen, all right, you can use the car. I'm going to be monitoring my car. I can track it. And I'm not going to go to sleep until you get home. So you're not going to stay out late, please. And hurry up. I'm ready to go. I'm hungry.
Thank you, Mother, for trusting me. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. You know, I'll tell you. Let me just put these clothes away over here. I think I need to journal this so I remember all the things I need to keep track of. And I remember when he told me that his sisters, he was sitting outside of a park, he and his friends, and a police officer stopped him for no reason at all and wanted to know what were they doing. And he said, you know, why you bothering me? They're the ones selling drugs. But he reminded them that, he told them that he had a sister and a brother-in-law who were on the police force. And they recognized their name and nothing happened. I tell you, that situation could have gone so many different ways. I'm just thankful to God that nothing happened. You know, our life is good. Star's found her place. He's in New York. He's working. Life is good. And you know, it's about 8 o'clock. So I'm going to get ready to go to bed. Hopefully he will call soon and let me know that he's home. And I am just going to wait till he gets here. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. What's up?
You spoke with your sister?
What do you mean I speak to my sister? No, she called and I didn't answer her phone. What's going on? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. What's going on? First her, now you? Why are you calling me? Hold on. This is her on the other line. Hold on.
Sis, your son has been shot.
What are you talking about? He's been shot.
Who else? Our sister Rose called and told me Coop was shot. Who's home with you?
Star's home with me. Listen, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. I'll call you back. What's going on? Star? What's going on? I don't understand. Don't understand what's going on. Star, it's
Is everything okay?
no. I just got a call from your auntie, and she said your brother was shot.
Shot?
And shot. And I've been trying to call everybody, and no one's answering your phone.
Okay,
No one's answering their phone.
okay, let me...
No one. I've been calling everyone. I called him, he doesn't answer. Called every family member, no one's answering their phone.
Okay, well, what do you need me to do?
I need you to, he's been shot, taken to the hospital. Call the hospital, find out if there's anyone there that fits his description so we can figure out where it is that we need to go.
Okay, I'll find some stuff
I can't
online.
believe this. I told him not to go. I told him to stay home, but no, it's me getting shot. How come nobody's called me? I freaking live here. No one's calling me. I gotta get a call from Boston. It just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Just still calling people. Nobody's answering your call. Nobody's picking up. Star, what do you find?
I haven't found anything yet.
Meetings only got 2 hospitals here.
I know nobody of his description has been admitted, so... God, I told him to stay home!
Nobody's answering their phone.
Mom,
What?
somebody's at the door for you.
Who is? Oh. Where have you been? I've been trying to call you. Nobody's answering your phone.
I came to get you. Let's go.
Hold on. Listen, I gotta go. Keep calling, find out where he is, and
Can I go with you?
No, stay here. Keep looking for him. I'll call you. Where are we going? Why are we going this way? This is not the way to the hospital.
Erica, do not look at Facebook on your phone.
Where are we going?
Put down your cell phone. Do not look at Facebook on your phone. Put it down.
Where are we? Where's my son? Where's my son? Somebody tell me, where's my son? Where is my son? Why is my car in the middle of the street? Where's my son? I need an answer from somebody. Everybody's here. Nobody's answering my cell phone. Come on, my family is here. Where's my son? I want an answer. Somebody please tell me, where's my son? Where's my son? I want an answer. I want somebody to tell me something. Where's my son? Where's my son?
He didn't. Auntie.
What?
Auntie.
What?
He didn't make it. Coop's dead.
What are you talking about?
What happened?
I'm sorry.
What happened? You haven't talked to me.
He didn't make it. He's gone. Cooper's gone.
No.
He's gone. Baby,
No, you're lying to me. No.
I'm sorry, baby. I
I
couldn't
can't see that. Everybody's been posting all over Facebook that it's true that he's gone.
Yes, he's gone. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep him safe. I gotta call your phone. I need him to come home. Hello. Listen, I'm sorry to wake you up. I'm sorry, baby's gone. He's been shot. He's dead. I don't know what happened. I just need you to come home now. Now.
I've seen my share of families heartbroken and disappointed. I've had to mediate in the midst of sudden death because of fractured relationships or because of no money, no policies, or resources to pay for funeral service. Or because the one who could always be counted on to hold things together is now the very person in need of our services. I've seen families and communities fall apart. I've seen it. It's hard to describe. The look of despair on the faces of family and friends, and the look of innocence and the ignorance in the eyes of the children they don't know what's happening and who will never recollect memories of a father, a mother, a sister, a brother, or aunt, or an uncle. I've had to wipe away those tears, even as I've had to hold back my own. Though we've always been considered essential workers in our community, sometimes this work is harder than others. It hurts to see young people in this situation, to have to dress their wounds so their families and friends can see them in the best light. It's hard. It's hard when you're not prepared for someone to leave this earth. But are we ever really prepared? We know people will die. We understand that death will come. I believe God has called me to handle your loved ones with care, without judgment, without bias, just dignity and love. And in so doing, contrary to what some might believe, I am neither sterile or numb to your pain. I feel deeply. I want to thank you for choosing us to assist you in these most difficult times. I ask that we all keep this family in our prayers. I'm Howard K. Hill, and it's my honor to serve you.
Hello?
Erica, I just wanted to call with my condolences. It's all over Facebook. How are you doing?
Hold on a second. How am I doing? How am I supposed to be doing? My son is dead. And I'm sitting here looking at cards and obituaries and things that remind me of him. I'm angry, I'm pissed, I'm upset. And they want me to tell them what? Something nice? I'm okay, I'll be fine. I'm angry and I'm pissed, my son is dead. How am I supposed to feel? Well, I wonder if they're ready for the truth, because that's all I have. Ask me another question, because I'm pissed.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Listen, when you got another question for me, call me, because I can't. I can't do this now.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, Minister Thompson. You need to pray more. God doesn't want you angry. You know, just remember what the scripture says. Even though I walk through the darkest valleys, I will fear no evil, for you are with me.
Listen, I know the scripture. I was your student in class. I was your professor in class. I know the scripture. When you got something else for me, call me with another question. Bye. Hello?
Erica, I just heard what happened.
My baby's gone. He's gone. And I'm angry, and I'm mad, and it hurts.
How are you?
How am I? Really? After all that, that's all you got to say is how am I? You know, when you got another question, call me. Bye.
Well,
Hello?
Erica, it's me. Girl, are you okay? God told me to tell you that you'll get through this. Remember, He will never give you more than you can handle.
Well, He has given me more than I can handle, because I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I don't see my daughter anymore. We don't even talk. We live in the same house, and we just bypass each other. I don't know what to say to her. My son is dead. Her brother is dead. He was born for her. He's like a bridge, the bridge that kept us together whenever we had our difficulties in communicating. He was the one that helped us to solve all of our problems just by being present. I don't know what to say. Now I'm a mother of a murdered son. She's an only child. Two people I never wanted us to be. That's exactly who we are now. My life is over. I just don't know what to do. My friends are calling. I'm not responding to text messages, phone calls. I'm really tired of hearing people say, "You'll get through this. You're a strong black woman. Keep the faith. God knows your name. He has a plan for you." Well, if this is God's plan, really, I don't want it. I'm tired. I can't believe that this is what God wanted for me. I'm sitting around, and I just was tired, so I decided to go back to work, to do something to keep my mind preoccupied so that I wouldn't just sit and constantly look around the house and see pictures of him. And when I would drive to work, I would drive and sit in the parking lot and look at the building. And the building gave me memories. It was the last place we were happy as a family. And now I have to go inside to this building and act like everything is okay. I don't feel good. I was sitting in the parking lot just crying, thinking about him, thinking about our last day together. And I would walk through the lobby. He used to be a security officer, and I would just try to get to my office and just try to get through the day. And throughout the day, I could see his face. I could hear his voice. A student would look like him, say something. The last place we stood as a family is where I had to walk by every single day. Visions. And then I would see my coworkers throughout the day, and I know they feel my pain. I know they feel bad. They don't know what to say. But the looks that they're giving me, they drop their heads. I walk into a room and they stop talking. And the environment is tense because I've walked in. I've changed this happy, healthy work environment to a tense, uncomfortable environment, and it doesn't feel good for me. I don't like being here anymore. It hurts. I don't want to be here anymore. People are telling me that I need to go to counseling, that it will help me to talk about it, but I'm not ready to talk about it. All I do is, after work, same thing over and over, and I go home and I'm demanding that God gives me an answer. Where is my son? Why did you let this happen? I'm demanding, I'm asking, where is my son? But I know not to harden my heart, because if I do, then God will never be able to bless me when he does decide to answer. There's 2 months out the year that I just don't feel good. April and November. April is when he died, November when he was born. When those months come, I feel horrible. And I'm not ready for counseling because I don't want to talk about it. I just can't talk about it anymore. It's been 4 months since Coop's death, and it's just so hard to let go. How do you let go of your baby? How do you let go of that memory? So I've decided that I needed to go to counseling. I found a great doctor. Dr. H has been helping me to work through some of my issues and identify that I had PTSD and depression. And she's helping me so that I don't blame myself anymore for Coop's death. He came home because I asked him to. There's this guilt that I have that's been hard for me to sleep. And my doctor has given me some pain medication to help me to go to sleep and to be peaceful. and it's been helping. I'm not as angry, but God still hasn't answered me. But one night, I was able to go to sleep, and I had a dream. In this dream, my pastor appeared in the dream. God answered me in the vision of my pastor. He was standing on one side of this dream in the white, in the water, on the water. His feet weren't wet. And I was standing on the other side in the dark. And when he appeared, it was, what? What do you want? All annoyed. And I'm like, where's my son? Where's my son? And he responded, your son is with me. What else you want? Just like that. And I didn't have anything else I wanted. I said, I don't know. And the response was, well, when you find out, ask me. Like I haven't been asking. And he said, what you need to worry about is her. And when I looked over on the side of me, there was Star, prostrated in the dark on her knees, and she wasn't moving. It scared me. And I immediately woke up. And when I woke up, I felt good, knowing that my son was with God, but concerned about Star. And it was close to 7, so she was going to be getting up soon. So I walked down the stairs. And when I hit the bottom of my stairs, this chick's been smoking weed in my house. I can smell it. Smoking in my house. And I'm getting an attitude, and I'm walking towards her bedroom, and as I walk to the doorway and I look in the bathroom, I can see empty red cups and alcohol bottles in the garbage can, and the smell of weed is getting stronger. So now I'm pissed. I just want to kick open her door and just hem her up because she's smoking in my house and she's drinking like this. And then I remembered that we're both using alcohol to cope our pain. I'm drinking every night at happy hour, sitting at a bar with some wings, but every night. And she's home with her daughter, drinking at night. We're both using alcohol to cope. I couldn't believe it. I can't lose my daughter. I have to find a way to help. So when she wakes up, I think I'll tell her she can quit her job, and it's my turn to take care of her. It's my turn to help. I lost my daughter. I lost my son. I can't lose my daughter too. It's my time, and I think I'll try to convince her to go to counseling like the rest of us. Maybe that will help her.
My brother was born just for me. No, really. My mother told me I was an annoying child. I would always squeeze in between my parents and crawl in their beds early Saturday morning. So my brother was born so that I could have company. They could have purchased a dog or something, but instead I got my brother. Somebody I could play with and boss around. I wouldn't even let the babysitter feed him. That was my job. Sometimes the teachers would take me out of class so I could force him to listen instead of calling my parents. Oh my goodness, my mother was so pissed when she found out that was happening all those years. But it was my little brother, born for me. We were 1 year, 10 months, and 4 days apart. I wanted my brother to attend the event at my school, so my mother changed the date of the event so that we could accommodate my brother's schedule. I mean, I'm the reason he came home. I told him to stay home, but he just, since he was living in the city, he thought he was grown. Sometimes I wonder why God allows his spirit to show up in my daughter. She acts just like him. Oh, and she makes me laugh. One day she scolded my mother and I and told us to stop yelling and find a better way to communicate. She scared the both of us. Truthfully, she scared the shit out of me because I knew that was my brother talking. That was my brother talking through my daughter. Yeah, wow, my daughter has given me a wake-up call. My mom is still trying to convince me to go to counseling, but listen, I have a daughter to take care of. I mean, since she's been going to counseling, I have seen that an improvement has been in her, but I just won't tell her I'm considering it.
Bro, I miss you. It's been 5 months and the wound won't heal. I was drinking more. I've stopped now. Drinking has been affecting my relationship with my fiance and my ability to focus at work. I got married. Howie T, he even got married, and Damien got married. He got married in the house. I knew you were there. Counseling has been helping me. The therapist has told us that we should cherish the memories and make room to cry. So don't worry, bro. I'm keeping your secrets. I remember when Coop wanted to be a gangster rapper, but he was so embarrassed that he was from the suburbs and he didn't want anybody to know. And we used to try to explain to Mama E what he was trying to say in that 203 song, and that always made her laugh. There was this one time that Coop was making this man coffee at this coffee shop he was working at. And he knew his order to a T. The man came and he told him, hey, I'm going to be doing a concert on the West Coast. And Coop said, so what's your stage name? And the man said, I'm Tony Bennett. And Coop looks at him and he's like, nah. I asked you, what's your stage name? And he says, Tony Bennett. I did an album with Lady Gaga. And Coop looks at him like he doesn't know who Tony Bennett is and says, well, you better stay with Lady Gaga because she'll make you famous. Stories like that make Mama E laugh. And I cherish those. I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to pick him up. Instead, I get a phone call while I'm walking my dog the next morning saying that my best friend, and I talked to my therapist about it, and they said there is no way to receive that news. It was traumatic for everyone. I have a spare key to the house. I go over often. Mama E is doing Sunday brunch, so I can now start to gang up on Star and get her to get counseling. But she's stubborn. You know that, bro.
Star, baby. It's time. Baby, it's time to go to counseling. It's gonna make a difference.
Fine. I'll go. You said what? I could get a weed card?
Erica, this is Bishop Bethel. Wanted to tell you I have you in my prayers, and I can only imagine what you're going through. Call me any time of day or night to talk or cry. I'm here to help you get through this. You are not alone.
Erica, this is Bishop Pentecost. Love you dearly. I'm praying for you. You know, you can call me anytime you need to talk. I don't care what time it is. We are going to get through this.
Hi, Erica. This is Linda. I've cleared my calendar to meet with you every single Tuesday. We can meet anywhere and do whatever you want to do. I just need to be present with you, my friend.
Erica, this is Simone. So sorry I missed your call this morning. I did not hear the phone ring. Call me back when you have an opportunity. Listen, think of something you can do to honor your son's memory. We'll talk about it when you call back. Bye.
Oh. Hey, it's the detective. I'm gonna put him on speakerphone so we all can hear. Hello?
Hello, Erica. It's me, Detective White. How are you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
Yes, we learned that the suspected shooters were in a car in Poppy's parking lot. When they saw your son come out of the gas station that night, they hurried out of the parking lot and followed your car to the traffic light and pulled up next to your car and fired shots. Skeeter was in the car, but you couldn't see him. He was on the passenger side with the seat pushed all the way down. It appears Coop was unaware that he was followed and in danger. Skeeter saw your son was shot and ran across the street for help. By the time he returned, with help, he was dead. Your son was murdered by mistaken identity. Everyone we asked about Coop had only good things to say about him. He was never associated with gangs. He was a good young man by all reports.
You know, it seems like you've been investigating my son's character more so than investigating his case.
I knew it. My brother was a good person. He did not deserve to die like that.
Well, that is all we have for now. I'm sure you've heard that another black man was shot in the same area last night.
I did. Thanks for calling. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, man. I don't know if you saw on the news. I did hear another black man was shot in that area. This violence has to stop. I wish I can find a way to stop the violence, stop the gun violence in that community, and just be able to shut that place down.
Nah, Mom, I understand that you want to, but there's no way you can stop the gun violence.
Well, I know I can't stop gun violence. I've heard that before, but I've got to be able to find a way to just stop the violence in that area. How do we? I've got to help some kind of way.
You don't have my support on that at all. Do you know how many people I know who go down to that place on Saturdays and Sundays to like watch sports? I don't go down there, but people my age do. Where they go once it's gone? And I don't want to be known as the woman whose mother shut this place down. I know you're angry, but you just find something else to do, okay?
Star, you're not gonna help me?
No, you don't have my support on this. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. So, that's on you.
I've got to be able, I understand her, but I have to be able to try to find a way to prevent another mother from waking up the way I did on April 23rd. It hurts. And I've got to find a way to do something. She feels the way that she does. Would you at least help me and support me?
Of course. I don't know how you're going to do it, Mama E, but I'm here for you.
I don't know either, but I'll figure something out.
Okay. I'm going to go check on Star.
Thank you. Hey, Seth, how are you? I was just calling to follow up.
Erica, we have a member, Phil. He's a lawyer and he's volunteered to represent us in court. You need to know that this is going to take at least 6 to 8 months before it's resolved. We have to schedule meetings with the mayor, police chief, university president, and review all the police reports about shootings and complaints about poppies. Then we have to convince other allies to support us. Phil has already done a power analysis on successful cases where an establishment was closed, and those cases all had the mayor, the police chief, and others in support. We have to schedule a press conference, meet with the owner of Poppies, and then file a claim with the liquor license commissioner before the owner renews their liquor license. And then, once we have a hearing, the authorities have to attend, and then we can challenge their renewal in court. Luckily, we phoned the mayor and the police chief, and they vowed their support. Truth is, we're all worried that you're taking on too much too soon. It's only been 5 months since your son was murdered. Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yes, thank you for your concern. Yes, I am. I see a counselor, so this should help me. I'm okay.
It won't bring your son back, but we're willing to take on this action. Good for you. We're in this together.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I gotta go. I'll update Star. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Woo! Boy, almost, okay. All right now. I'm so glad you're here. Oh my goodness, I forgot that you had the kid. Do you want something to eat?
No, I'm good. I just came to check in. I'm surprised she let you listen to Coop's music.
Oh my goodness, that's her problem. She can't hear it. I'm actually quite glad you came. I've been stressed out and I've been needing your help. And I know you like standing in the gap. I usually talk to my brother about it, but since you like standing in the gap, then stand.
Oh, you got jokes.
TTT.
What's going on?
Okay. She has been in her room for a whole month. She hadn't moved from her bed for a whole month. She was going to the gym and counseling, and then when she lost her job, it was like a major setback for her. Like, she just went completely backwards. She doesn't even come out to eat or drink coffee. You know, she's just been slumped up in her bed. You know, I've been going in there just to check if she's breathing and to change her laundry. The only thing in her dirty basket has been Coop's black sweatpants and his wavy gang t-shirt, which is all too big for her. She's even turned on the TV, so I was thinking since you are the golden child, maybe she'll listen to you and get out of bed.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll try.
All right. Also, let me tell you, last time she decided to pay some bills or file for unemployment compensations, she said she needed a job by June 1st.
Well, it's May.
Exactly.
All right, let's go see what's going on.
All right. Mom, Tremaine's here. How long do you plan on staying in this bed, in this room, in these clothes? You cannot check out. You have to stay here with us. I understand that everything is hard right now, but you cannot leave me to do this by myself. Now, I know that you're struggling, but you told me that you needed to find a job by June. It's May. You've been in your room for a month.
A month?
Yes,
I've been in here a whole month?
you have.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know how tired I was. I'm sorry. I just been exhausted. I'm just tired. It just kept going after Coop died. And it was hard. And I just losing the job. I'm just tired. I'm sorry.
Look, you lost a job. It's all right. You can find another one. But Star can't do this alone.
Oh, I'm noticing a lot of missed phone calls. Oh, My sorority sister called. She's telling me to check my email. Hold on.
Okay.
There's a job she wants me to apply for. She's always looking out for me. Hey, she sent me a job offer.
Good.
Something that
God.
looks like I can do. It's in New Haven, something I can apply for. They want to submit your resume in a week and to fill by the end of the month. I think I can do this. I can apply for this.
Great.
I can do this. This looks like me. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you get a call from Seth yet?
Oh, I was supposed to call him. I didn't call him. Let me call him. Thank you. I'll keep him on speakerphone. Hey, Seth, this is Erica.
Erica, I was a little concerned after not hearing from you. The reason I was trying to get in touch with you is to give you some good news. After 3 long hearings and testimonies from the community, the police department, and the mayor, the liquor commissioner has denied the renewal of Poppy's Pizza Bar's liquor license. We won! Congratulations. You helped change a community. I'm sure they are grateful to have their lives back.
Thank you. I know it won't bring my son back, but listen, tell Phil thank you for all of his hard work and everybody. So, all right, I'll talk to you later. Stars listening. Talk to you. Bye-bye. So, you got your choice. Not closed. I just lost the liquor license, so you all can still go. And I potentially got a job. How's that?
Yes.
All right, it's looking
Two
good.
birds, one stone.
Look at you. See? She's stubborn. And she calls me stubborn because I got it even.
Golden child. Out.
Yes. Off to work I go. Great day. Oh my God, what's wrong with my head? Oh, this hurts. Oh no. Oh God, oh, let me text Star. Oh my God, I need a daughter. Oh my.
Mom?
Oh baby.
I got your text. Is everything okay?
Oh no, my head, it just started hurting from nowhere. Oh baby, can you,
what do you need me to do? What do you...
should be about 8:30, someone should be at my job.
Okay.
Can you call them please and just tell them that I don't think I'm gonna make it in?
Okay, I'll call them and say that... Do you need anything?
Can you get me some Tylenol?
Tylenol, okay. Tylenol and some water, okay. I'm about to get that right now.
Yes, please. Oh, God.
Okay. Here's some water and some Tylenol.
Oh,
Here you go. Okay, you can't open it. I got it. Okay. I'm gonna give you 2.
Oh, God,
okay.
it just came from nowhere.
It's okay.
Oh, God, my neck hurts.
Okay.
I've had perfect attendance.
It's okay.
Now
You're not feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Okay,
baby.
it's okay.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, listen, I know you got stuff to do. This should be okay for a while. I'm just going to lay here for a couple of minutes.
Are you sure I don't mind staying here?
No, go do what you got to do. I know you got stuff to do. I'm just going to lay here. Trust me, I should be okay. I'll be all right.
Okay.
Go ahead and do what you got to do.
All right. Mom? You're still here? It's 4:30. Are you okay?
Oh, God. I can't believe I've been here this long.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I
have to go pick up the baby from school, but I think you need to go to the doctor. It's looking serious. You don't look too well.
Oh, listen, I'm gonna go lay down. And I promise if my head doesn't feel better in the morning, I'll call Dr. E.
Mom, don't be stubborn about this. I don't think you don't look too well at all.
I'll be okay. I'll be all right, really. I'm just gonna take this. No, I'm gonna leave it here. I'll be okay. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you in the morning. No, I'll see you later. Oh, my head. Oh, my head. Why did I try?
Move!
Why did I try?
Lady, choose a lane. What is she doing?
Why did I do this?
Where did she get her license from?
Oh, I should have listened to Star and let her drive. Oh. 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 All right, I'm almost there. I'm here. Oh, thank you, God, for getting me safely. Oh, I gotta stop doing these things.
Why are the lights off?
Oh, the light hurts my eyes. Oh, I have a bad
Erica,
headache.
what happened?
I was just going to work, and all of a sudden I got a bad headache, and my eyes hurt.
Let me check you out. How long have you been like this?
Since yesterday, I was on my way to work, and it just came from nowhere. I've never felt like this before.
I need to send you to the ER now. You need a series of tests, and the fastest way to have them completed is in the ER.
Okay, I'll drive. Can I meet you there?
No. An ambulance is on its way. Listen, when you get her there, please tell them in the ER she is a high priority. I need a series of tests done immediately.
Get out my pocketbook, please.
Oh God, you know what to do. Help her, Lord. Come on in the room. Need you, Lord. Come on, Lord. You know that you can do all things. Lord, lay your hands. Oh God, you know what to do. Help her, Lord. Come on in the room. Just touch her, Lord. Help her, Lord. Oh God, you know what to do. Help her, Lord. Come on in the room. She needs you, Lord. Come on, Lord. Lay your hands on her. Touch her. We need you to come on in the room, Jesus. Heal her. Come on in the room. Just touch her, Lord. We know that you can do all things. Help her, Lord. Oh God, you know what to do. Help her, Lord. Lord, lay your hands on her. Help her, Lord. Touch her body. Oh God, you know what to do. Help her, Lord.
Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I have to be honest with you, Star. Your mother is not likely to survive this surgery. With the damage that has occurred over the last 24 hours, the left side of her body has already begun to shut down.
Wait. What are you saying to me? I'm not understanding what you're saying to me. Can you wait? Can I just call my aunts real quick so that you can talk to them? Hello, Auntie? Yes, the doctor's here. I'm in the hospital right now, and she's saying something. I need you to hear what she's trying to say.
As I was telling Star, Due to the extensive damage that's been caused by this aneurysm, I don't believe her mother will survive the surgery. I know this is hard to hear, but you should consider plans for her funeral. I don't want to give you false hope.
Wait! You can't be. You're telling me my mother is going to die? First my brother, then my mother on my brother's birthday? Oh, if I've ever needed the Lord before, I sure do need him now.
Star, I have some good news and some not so good news. When we lowered the anesthesia on your mother's body, she responded. Now, the left side of her body is still non-responsive. She's not out of the woods yet. It's still very critical.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
I get here is patient stress. Yeah, I'm stressed, trying to be what I'm not, a detective, investigating my son's murder case. Grief of my son, carrying that grief is very hard. You know, they talk about the stages of grief. They need to talk about the weight of grief, because the weight of grief is heavy. It's been too heavy. It is patient employed, soon to be unemployed. I went to work one day and all of a sudden my director said, "You're going to be out of a job. We lost the contract. And at the end of November, we're all going to be unemployed. So December 1st, you won't have a job, nor will you have health insurance." You know, I wonder if this place knows that I'm not going to have health insurance. Is patient and counseling. She got that right, yes. You know, honestly, if I can be honest with you, I went to counseling. Did everything Dr. H told me to do, listening, talking, and letting go, trying to let go. But how do you really let go of losing your son? How do you really let go of your baby? How do you let go? It's been difficult. You know, people kept telling me, "Oh, your son doesn't want you to live like this. He wants you to live better. You should move on." How do you move on? What does move on mean? Move on to what? My life is empty. My life is different. My life has changed. How do you accept that my son has been murdered? Not only murdered, but murdered by mistake. You can't let that go. I kept finding myself dropping it, letting it go, and picking it back up. I would give it to God and I would pick it back up. It's hard to let go. It's not been easy. And it says that I had a brain aneurysm. Yeah, well, I tell you, stress will kill you. Look, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. Stress, yes, will kill you. It says that I had a brain aneurysm, a burst brain aneurysm on my son's birthday? Oh my God. On my son's birthday, I almost died. Do you know what that would do to my daughter? If I died on her brother's birthday, my son? it would traumatize her for the rest of her life. She will pass that trauma on to her daughter and her daughter, and it just would not end. You know, my son died. He died alone. He died on the streets. He was shot on the streets and he died alone. The funeral director wouldn't let me touch him. I couldn't hold him. He died alone and I never, ever had a chance to say goodbye. How do you let that go? You can't. It says that patient is critical and I may not live. Well, I know, God, I know. I said that I didn't want to live. I asked you to take me away sometimes. But God, I can't go like this. I do want to live. I can't die on my son's birthday. It would just be too much. I know somewhere inside of me I have the power to change. I have the power to change all of this. On the left side of my body is non-responsive and patient may be paralyzed. No. I can't go out like this. I can't. God, I'm sorry that I've said all those years, that I can't do this. I can't. God, I'm sorry. God, if you save me, I promise I'll take better care of myself. I'll go to the gym, I'll eat better, I'll do what my doctors tell me to do. I promise you, God, I'll never ask you to take me again. Lord, I'm trying to understand what it means to give it to you and not take it back. But I know that I have the power inside of me to change and to fight for my life because I do want to live. I want to live a better life. I want to be happy. I want to date again. I want to go out. I want my life back. God, please, God, if you just save me, I can do this. I have the power to do this, but God, I need you. I need you, God, please. God, my son is dead, but I am alive. And I want to live. My son is dead, and I am alive, and I want to live. My son is dead, and I'm alive, and I want to live. Oh, my son is dead, God, and I'm alive, and I want to live. Oh, my son is dead, and I'm alive, and I want to live.
Cuz, go back to sleep. Pamela is with Star, your bills are paid, and your house is clean. I am here.
Because, go back to sleep. I'm in here and Diane is sleeping in the waiting room. Only one person is allowed in the room. Why are you moving so much and trying to get out?
Because I gotta go to work. I gotta get ready for work.
Lay down. You are not going to work.
You know, you're always telling me what to do. You're gonna stop telling me what to do and tell me why I can't go to work.
You're in the hospital and it's 2 a.m. on a Saturday. Get some rest, please. And stop worrying.
Cuz, go back to sleep. When you wake up, I have a biblical question for you. But for right now, you're going to be okay. You can answer my question later.
Erica, in 3 days, I want you out of this hospital.
It's good to be home. I don't know why you didn't let me drive. I could have driven.
Well, I didn't want that for you, so I'm glad you didn't drive. But I forgot to tell you, your sorority sisters dropped off a prayer blanket from the Tabernacle Church.
Oh,
Yeah, the pastor says you could keep it. I left it on your bed. Want me to get it
Thank
for you?
Yes, could you get it for me, please?
Sure.
And I'll just sit right here with it, if you
Okay.
don't mind.
Okay.
Just don't feel like climbing those stairs at the moment.
There you go.
Oh, this is beautiful. They're so wonderful to me.
It is beautiful.
I'll have to make sure I send them a thank you card.
Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Wow. And it's soft.
Yes, it's nice and soft, and I'm just gonna just chill out for a moment. Won't you sit down?
All right.
Any updates?
Now I'm just waiting to see how your appointment's about to go.
I know. I've been good. I haven't been using my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't been using it. There it is.
Wait. Let me take that from you. Hello? Hello? Hi, Dr. H. It's good to hear from you. Yes, my mother is here, but I'm going to need you to keep it on 2 minutes because she's not supposed to be on the phone for too long, so I'm sure you understand that, okay? Thank you. It's Dr. H. You only have two minutes on this phone, and I'm taking it away.
Yes, Mother dear.
No problem.
Hey, Dr. H.
Erica, it's Dr. H. I know you can't speak, so just listen. I received a call from our friend 3 weeks ago telling me that you suffered from a brain aneurysm. I thought the next words out of her mouth was that you died. Then she told me you survived and was being released from the hospital today. I called because I wanted you to know that you didn't have to do this for me to believe in your God. I believe. Please get some rest, and if you need anything, have your daughter call me.
I will. Thank you. Talk to you later. This blanket. I still think something's wrong with me. It just doesn't feel right. I just feel that if I go to that bed, I'm just gonna die. It's this feeling I have inside of me. God, please. Please, God. I promised you, my son is dead and I'm alive and I want to live. My son is dead and I am alive and I want to live. God, I promised you. I promised you, God, please. I want to live. Hey, Star Baby, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Hey, come on in, have a seat.
You okay?
Yeah, we need to talk.
Okay.
You know, I've been noticing that you've been different body behavior, and you're hovering over me. I can tell you're hovering.
You can.
Sorry, baby, but I could smell the weed on your fingertips. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I would smoke a joint with you, but
No, you
aneurysm.
wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
I know, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't, okay. Well, I have been hovering over you, and it's just before the surgery was performed, the neurosurgeon told me that your chances of survival wasn't promising. She said that you've been bleeding in your head for 24 hours, and the left side of your body was already beginning to shut down. So she also told me that after the surgery, I don't know, after the surgery you could become paralyzed. So I asked everybody in the waiting room to pray.
Oh, baby,
You know,
I'm sorry.
It took hours. It took hours. That surgery took hours, and I was scared, you know? And then she said that a patient could die within 3 months after the surgery. So I've been hovering over you, and people have been calling you because I'm scared that one day I'm gonna walk into this living room or into your room and find you dead, you know? Not to mention, my daughter has been misbehaving in her daycare. She's been not listening to her teachers. She's been withdrawing from participating in activities, and she's been hitting students.
That's not like her.
I know, and I don't know if it's because, I know it's because she can feel the stress in the house. You know, it's not like you can help me. You know, she can feel the stress in the house. You know, Coop is gone. I can't spend as much time with her because I'm helping you, and both her grandparents have been in the hospital. It's just been, I know that she can feel the stress, and she doesn't know how to handle it. So.
Listen, babe, don't. Listen, I'm home now, and I promised you and God that I would take care of myself. And I'm sorry you have to go through this all by yourself. It's not anything I ever wanted for you. She just doesn't know how to express herself. Uncle Coop is gone. I'm in the hospital. Her grandmother was in the hospital. Her routine was completely different, and she didn't know what to say, so she acted out. It's what happens when someone young her age sees trauma. She feels it, and we have to make sure that we take care of her, and we don't let this happen. Listen, call the school tomorrow. We'll talk to the director. They're very good. I'll explain to them what's been going on. They'll understand. And over the Christmas break, we'll just make sure that she has a sense of normalcy. I'll be where I need to be. I'll spend some time with her and help her to get back on track. Can't spend much time with her, but I can do that. Okay? Okay, Mom. And you know, I was just kidding about the joint thing, right? I don't do that.
Sure.
But I could smell it.
I'd be open to it.
No.
But Moms, seriously, all right, please follow the doctor's orders and rest. You have survived a brain aneurysm, and you need to continue healing, okay?
I will. I'm here. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to, and we're going to get through this, all right?
Okay.
We're going to get through this.
Please follow the doctor's orders and rest.
Yeah. Follow the doctor's orders, get some rest. This is it. This is all I do.
Mom, we need to talk.
Yes, dear.
I think you've lost your mind. Now, I know you've had a brain aneurysm, but I actually think you've lost your mind.
Oh.
Now, listen. I am grateful to our friends and family for doing everything that they've done for us during Christmas. They wrapped the gifts great. They put it underneath the tree. It was beautiful.
Okay.
But don't think I didn't find out. You're trying to teach at a university?
Yeah, I didn't think you heard that.
Yeah, I heard that. It's going to be hard for you to read. How are you going to read?
I can't. So what I did was I ordered the book online as audio. I listened to the book, and I make highlights in it. When I get to class, that's how I teach.
The doctor said, if you keep trying too hard, this is going to leave you with painful consequences. You don't remember that?
I do, but what? I want to teach, so I don't like always asking for help, so I'm finding ways to compensate where I can so that I still feel normal.
Okay. Explain to me the traveling that you've been doing, Miss Ma'am, that you've been traveling here and there. You are going to leave yourself with mental confusion and memory loss. Remember last time you got off the train, it took you 10 minutes to regain your memory. Not to mention when you went to the grocery store, you had put all these things in your cart and then forgot why you put them in your cart, so you just went home and didn't buy anything.
You know, you acting like you mama.
Oh.
Like you're my mama.
I mean, I take responsibility for you, so yeah, if I'm telling you to do something, I would expect you to do it. Also, can you explain to me casino night and a concert?
Yes, Stevie Wonder.
Oh, no.
MGM, Stevie Wonder, VIP tickets. It was wonderful. We didn't have to pay for a thing. I was all dressed up. It felt beautiful, black tie. Everything was free. Yes, I had champagne all night long. I felt like me before the aneurysm, me before all of this. It gave me a chance to feel like myself. You don't understand. It was great.
You have an answer for everything, huh? Okay. Then why did Tremaine's wife say that you went to a Dallas Cowboy football game, a loud-ass Dallas Cowboy football game, who, by the way, are not even going to win the Super Bowl? So I'm trying to understand that.
You knew I was going. I asked you in Texas. Bam.
No.
Got the socks. This is what I've been wearing. See these? Dak. And,
Not that, no.
authentic from the studio, AT&T. Check this out. I'm good. I'm happy. I don't care what the season, weather. I got a hat. I'm good. What?
Okay.
It feels good. I was on the Star. I was on the Star.
Oh, my goodness. Not the Star. Okay. There's one thing I'm going to need us to do, all right? You have been putting yourself and this house in jeopardy. Every time I come home to the smell of burnt meat in the trash can. We can't have this house burning down. So what I think is going to be best for us to do is for me to cook the meat, and then I'll just put it in the refrigerator so that you can decide to warm it up in the microwave when you're ready to eat it. Is that okay?
No.
Oh, no.
That is not okay.
I don't know what to do.
All right, look. By the time I was 16, I had eaten in some of the best restaurants in Paris, okay? My mama was a chef. Your grandmama was a chef. I know you never met her, but chef, all right? And I am not eating microwave meat. And I didn't think you smelled the house. Anyway, so I got an idea. You know that I'm on Facebook anyway because I'm resting, and most of my friends are vegan. Your mama's gonna become a vegan. I got a cookbook, and it's got some great stuff in here, and I can do this. I'm home anyway, grow my own stuff, and cook. I'm gonna become a vegan.
You have to be joking, Mom. You know you like a good steak. Let's see how long that will last.
It's gonna last.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm a vegan. Hold on.
I'm a vegan.
A vegan, that's it. Hello?
Hey, what you doing? You want to grab some seafood from the beach?
I just became a vegan. Can't eat seafood.
Really?
Yes.
When did this happen?
Just now. I'm talking to Star.
You better rethink that.
Why?
Hello? Good morning. So I just had to call you because I was having trouble understanding your text messages. Your messages just don't make sense.
I'm still having a problem. I can't see my mistakes.
Yep, I was giving you a year to recover, but it's not getting any better, girl. Did you know they have a great communications disorder department at the university? It's free, and they can help you with the things you're struggling with.
No, I didn't know that, but I will call them tomorrow. I'll look into it. Thank you. You know, it's been a year, like you said, and I'm really wondering if this is my new normal. Listen, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Please follow the doctor's orders. You have survived a brain aneurysm and you need to continue to heal. Hey, Mom.
Hey.
Did you have a doctor's appointment today? How'd it go?
It went well. Doctor said that I cannot return to work, that I have to stay home and reinvent myself. He's not releasing me to return to work.
Okay, that's a good thing. You can relax. I mean, have you accepted that this might be your new normal?
No, it's not what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I understand, but I think this is going to be the part of the rest of all of our lives.
I know. I just, you know, if I think about everything people have done for us, when I was in the hospital, they cleaned the house, made sure the food was in there. If you needed help to pay bills, they took care of them. They were there. Food showed up on the doorstep unexpectedly. Gift cards to go to Stop and Shop, support. Food coming to the house every night, cooked because you have to go to work and I have to be here. This is not how I want to live. I want my life back. I want a job so I can go to work and try to pay people back for all the things that they've done. I know that I will never be able to pay them back for everything, but at least I want to try. They didn't have to do it. I never asked, well, some things we did ask for because we need it, but they've just, all the angels that God has sent our way to take care of us. I want my life back. This is not what I want to do. I don't know what this means to reinvent myself.
Oh, it's probably another plan that God has, but you will get through it, and people love you, will support you, always. You know that, okay?
Yeah.
Hello, Erica.
Hi, how are you?
Erica, is everything okay?
No. When are you going to release me to go back to work?
I'm not liking the look on your face.
I want to go back to work.
Well, Erica, look, it's time we have an honest conversation. Every month you have been asking me this question, and I've casually dismissed providing you with an answer. Well, dear, here's the truth. The life you had before the aneurysm is gone. Last month, you were complaining about memory loss, confusion, and needing to use a GPS whenever you drive. Are you still having those problems?
Yes.
Throughout this year, I've recommended that you not travel on the train or drive to Boston. You didn't listen, and you became sicker due to being overstimulated, and you spent days in bed recovering. God only knows what else you've been doing. Erica, this time, and I mean this time, I need you to listen to me. I suggested that you reinvent yourself. You know, seek something that you enjoy doing that gives you pleasure and joy, and then do that. Now, I'm not saying your life is over, but it's time you accepted the second phase of your life, and it must be different. You'll never survive a full day in the workplace, nor will you meet the demands that would be expected of you. I'm confident you'll find a way to reinvent yourself and be happy. You can resume your full activities in the gym, and hey, come and join my Tai Chi class. It'll help improve your balance and your lifespan. Honey, well, I'm sorry this is not what you were expecting to hear, but you will be better. I promise you. If you have any more questions, feel free to always call or make an appointment to come in. Let's work on getting better. Okay.
Hey, babe.
Hi, how was your appointment?
You'll be happy.
Okay.
He is not releasing me to return to work.
Great.
He said that I needed to, I knew he would say that. He said that I needed to reinvent myself. I'm the only one that hasn't realized how bad the brain aneurysm was. and that I need to find something else to do to bring me joy and yada, 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 yada. So he's not releasing me. So I'm not going back to work.
Wonderful, good. Then relax, find something else to do. Need I remind you, you almost died and you survived a brain aneurysm? It's a big deal. I know that you had all these plans for yourself, but I don't know, maybe God has another plan for you. Maybe he has another path, And also, think about the things that you accomplished against my advice, one. But the things that you did accomplish, you were able to shut down the pizza bar with Dad's help. You were able to go and to the newspaper and go into the registrar and change that story about Coop. And it's amazing. You've done so much so far. Why don't you just take a break, relax, give yourself some time to just breathe, reinvent yourself?
I don't know what that means, and it's hard. It's easy for you to say, but it's hard. I've worked all my life. I've been involved all my life. You know that. I've always taken care of things, and now I can't. Now I have to do something different, and I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah.
I don't. I have to try to figure it out. I don't like asking for help. I want to be able to be me, and I can't. And I don't know what that looks like.
You might not know what it looks like now, but I know eventually you'll figure it out. You always do. You're stubborn. So you're going to figure it out.
Hey, Star, can you come for a minute, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, dear.
Everything okay?
Everything's good. Have a seat. I just want to run something by you. I was just thinking about something.
Okay.
So, still feel you hovering. And I've been resting, doing what I was supposed to. So, there's no arguments, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I mean,
All
okay.
right. So, I know that I can't go back to work. And I know that I am supposed to be home and thinking about how to reinvent myself and something else to do. But maybe weather's changing, winter's coming, it's getting darker, it's colder, and my behavior is starting to change. I'm starting to feel depressed. It's winter, I can't go out, it's colder. So, and I'm looking at myself on Facebook, and again, I'm in these black sweatpants and John's hoop shirt, and I can't do it again. I don't want to put it back on again. It's really depressing, and it's all I have. It's all I have. All I've been doing is going to the gym, doing Tai Chi, and stalking my friends on social media. You won't be surprised how many people I've reconnected with on social media. But I have a suggestion. Listen to this. Listen to this. I know. So I saw on Facebook that it is my class reunion. We are celebrating 40 years Boston Tech. So I've been wearing this shirt lately to get you all motivated. So 40 years high school reunion. I'm thinking I could call a couple of friends that I've reconnected with and ask them if we could coordinate a team to coordinate our 40th high school reunion.
40th?
40th. So I can do most of the work because I'm home. Everything's virtual anyway. And that will help with them saying yes if I pick up most of the tasks. But I need a project to do. I'm just sitting here on social media. I don't know how you young people do this all day long. It's depressing. And I feel like I'm dying. I feel like a part of me is disappearing. And I need to have something else to do that validates my life. It's just me, baby. And I don't want to sink back into a depression because winter's coming. What do you think?
I think no. I think you should relax. I think you should take this time to just be with yourself and not give yourself any stress. The doctor said painful consequences will happen if you try to work too hard. Headaches, mental exhaustion, please. Don't try to take on too much right now, please.
Listen, I know you're right, But I gotta try. I have to try to do something. I need to validate my life. I need to be able to say when I'm reconnecting with people, I'm more than just a mother who lost her son to gun violence, killed by a mistaken identity, had a brain aneurysm, doctor said reinvent his life. That's it. That's my only line. That's who I've resulted my life to be. I want to do more. I want to try to come back and be able to do more. And I think this reunion will be good for me. It'll help. Oh, and by the way, my pastor said that he is ordaining us this year. So all I have to do is write my sermon, and we have some exercises that we have to do. I read through the questions, and I can have someone read them over before I submit them just to make sure that everything's grammatically correct. And that will give me something to do to feel good about being home and being me. So your mom is going to be ordained, and I can take on the class project, and it will help me just to feel better about me. Okay?
Well, I'm proud of you, and I don't agree that you're taking on too much, but if it'll make you happy, I guess we can let it go.
Thank you, dear.
No problem.
All right, I'm going to get ready to go to the gym, put on some clothes, and I will chat with you later.
All right.
All
Be
right.
safe.
I will.
Interruptions, Disrupting the Silence was a story about a tragedy in the losing of a life senselessly, in the case of mistaken identity caused by gun violence. The grief, stress, and trauma and interruption of it all led to the compromise of thought within the human mind, an assault upon the physical body, and a wrestling for the soul by all those who were affected by what seemed to be an epidemic, Black and brown bodies disproportionately. What do you do when the interruptions are so overwhelming, you just cannot seem to overcome the isolation of its journey? What do you do when you are so blinded by grief that grief robs you of living? What do we do, family, community, when interruptions socially distance how we engage or respond to one another? I'll tell you what we do. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. We're gonna do this together. Are you ready? On my count. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale slowly, slowly, slowly. Lean into the bend of the curves of our tears, the curves of our fears, and with the curves of life. Curves, like interruptions, can be dangerous if taken too fast or unexpected. They can be deadly if unattended. Now, how we come out of this is ultimately up to us. Jesus can fix a multitude of things, but we must participate. We must do our part. Wake up. Our experience is waiting to lend itself to the world. Wake up and live life differently. Reinvent even how you interpret the leftovers of what life has left. Be resilient.